So now we're looking at finding the volume around y-axis. To find the volume around y-axis is a simple formula. Volume around the y-axis, I like to call it Vy, is equal to pi times the integral from a to b of x squared dy. X squared dy. That's how you find volume around y-axis. So in this case now, as we can clearly see right here, it gives us the curve y equal x squared plus 4. So what you need to do is make x squared the subject. So in this case, what we're going to get is the volume is pi times the integral of a to b, the y values. You use y values around y-axis. So it's from 4 to 5 of x squared, making x squared the subject, you get y minus 4 dy. This will be the volume around the y-axis. So working this out, we're going to get pi times, working this out, we're going to get pi times, this is going to be y squared over 2 minus 4y, and we're integrating from 4 to 5. 4 to 5. So all you have to do now is plug in 5. So you're going to get pi times, when we plug in 5, what we get is 5 squared is 25. So you get 25 over 2. Put 5 right here, you get minus 20. You close that bracket, then you subtract, plugging in 4 now. 4 squared is 16. 16 over 2 is 8. So you get 8 minus 4 times 4 is 16. I'll close that bracket. And so that is going to work out to be equal to, that's going to be working out to equal to 25 over 2. 25 over 2 minus 20. And so that works out to be pi times the integral of minus 7.5 minus 7.5 minus, now 8 minus 16, 8 minus 16 is minus 8. 8 minus 16 is minus 8. And so working this out, what you're going to get is minus 8 minus 7.5. That is a half, and so the volume around the y-axis works out to be pi by 2. Now remember, when you get volume is always units cube. Units cube, that's the volume. Nice and easy, soft. And that's how you'd find volume around y-axis. About the x-axis. So it says calculate the volume generated by the plane figure bounded by x equals 0, x equal to the x-axis and the curve y equal 2x plus the square root of 1 plus x squared through 360 degrees. So first thing we have to note is to write down the formula. Volume around the x-axis. Volume around the x-axis is pi times the integral from a to b of y squared dx. Y squared dx. And so to find the volume now, to find the volume around the x-axis, volume around the x-axis is going to be equal to pi times the integral from a to b of y squared dx. Now, y squared, well, this is y, and I'm going to need to find what is y squared. So it's going to be the integral of y squared. If this is y, let me write it down. Just going to do it really quickly on this whiteboard here. Y is equal to 2x times the square root of 1 plus x squared. If you're really quick and you don't have to write down y squared, you don't need to. So what I'm seeing is y squared would be, when I square 2x, I would get 4x squared. I get 4x squared times, this would be 1 plus x squared. All right, so that is my y squared, but I can simplify it by saying that y squared is 4x squared plus 4x to the 4. All right, so that's what y squared work out to be for me. 4x squared plus 4x to the 4. Maybe you don't have to do that, but I had to do that to see it. So it's 4x squared, so it's going to be pi times the integral from, it's a to b, so it's from 0 to 2 of y squared. Y squared is going to be 4x squared. This is 4x squared times, oh, I'd work it out to be 4x squared minus 4x to the 4 dx. So that's how you find volume around the x-axis. So the volume around the x-axis is going to be volume around the x-axis is equal to pi times the integral of pi times the integral. Well, let's integrate it now. Integrating it, you're going to add 1 to the power to get 4x cubed over 3 minus 4x to the 5, 4x to the 5 over 5. And so what you're going to get is you're integrating from 0 to 2. That's where we're integrating from. So since this is what we're integrating from, then what you're getting is the volume around the x-axis is equal to, you have to plug in x equal 2 now to get pi times the integral of, plug in x equal 2, you're going to get 2 cube, you're going to get 4 times 2 cube over 3 minus 4 times 2 to the 5th, 2 to the 5th over 5. And then when you plug in 0, you know you're just going to get minus 0. Because minus, we know plugging in 0, we're going to get 0 minus 0. So we don't need to worry about that part. So the volume around the x-axis is working out to be, volume around the x-axis is, I'm really not up to speed right now, so I'm going to draw for my Superman calculator. So drawing for my calculator, I'm getting pi times, this is now fraction, this is 4 times 2 cube over 3 minus fraction button 4 times 2 to the 5th over 5. Close that. What did we do wrong? Add 1 to the power, that's negative. Volume is negative. Volume should be negative. Let's check this out. Oh, I see what was the issue. My apologies again. Plus right here, plus right here, plus right here. That's crazy. That is crazy. Where did that minus come from? Out of nowhere. Minus came out of nowhere. So let's fix it in our calculator. All right. In a plus. There we go. 544 over 15 pi. So that's the volume. The volume around the x-axis is 544 over 15 pi. That's the volume around the x-axis. Easy, soft, and that's how we find volume around x-axis. So this should have said x-axis in the title. That's volume around the x-axis. Easy.